I was introduced to Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 through my old friends group that I like to call The Guys, and back then I was pretty much always a player, and as a current forever DM, I kinda miss those days. So when I broke out and wanted to Dungeon Master for my brother and another friend, Link, I only had the Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guide, no monster manual starting out. Link, however, had one of those advanced Dungeons & Dragons monster manual binders. You know, the ones that you could add more monsters to as they release them. Man, that was a really neat idea. I really wish they would do that again. And yes, I know that those card binder things exist, but that's not the same. You know? So I worked on quickly improvising some stats, using the statted weapons and damage and abilities, associating them with 3.5 D&D stats. One such time, I converted the Tarrasque to something that they could actually beat. Mostly because the entry stated that its stomach was lined with gemstones. And I also completely missed its regeneration ability till after they beat it, so after they had a few minutes to walk down into its throat, collect as many gems as possible, and then walk right back out and run for it. To this day, my brother still brags about how our 6th level characters beat that Tarrasque. When it goes so far as to say I was a shite DM at the beginning, after all, the main quote-unquote job of a dungeon master is to make sure that you and everyone at the table are having fun. And we, the stupid kids we were having a blast. And that's not even talking about the times we had when we time traveled back into the past, killing a kraken that we killed in the future, but now it was just an infant.